hope you enjoyed this video, guys. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Leave comments. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all got it? Yeah. Man, they always do that to me. Like I'm gonna do anything with my 50 pounds.
What was it?
God damn!
It's just the cover. It's just the cover.
What was
It's just the cover. Fill it off. Yes, it is,
No,
bro.
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's just
Fill
the
the cover off. It's just
Mine
the
looks
cover.
like that too.
Yeah, just pull it off. You're good.
You want to bet?
I don't know, man. I think that's.
Oh, please be the cover.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet.
Oh!
Dude, no fucking way.
You lucky motherfucker.
New phone.
New phone.
Look at that. Brand new screen, baby.
Yeah. Hey.
Shout out to Auto. What is it?
Yeah, you got a shout out to do it.
Shout out to Autobox. Ooh, little crack right here, but we're. Ooh, little crack. Dude, that fell out just perfect. Alright guys, so in this video you're gonna see 2015 C7 Corvette transform from a ProCharger only centrifugal car, not really running that well, to a 1,000 horsepower, perfect daily driver on 93 octane. And yeah, he got his nice 416 cubic inch motor with our nice billet valve covers that we now put on dang near almost all the packages we do, as well as all of our engine builds always get the billet valve covers. Some of them with the coil packs mount on, we have others that the coil packs mount elsewhere. Now I pulled it back over. There you go.
Good night.
Yeah.
Look at the broken one in there.
Actually, I won't break.
That's what happens when they're high mileage.
How many miles?
All of them.
A bunch?
All of them that took to do that.
Yeah, I've never had one break.
DI motors. Ladies and gentlemen, DI motors.
High mileage DI motors.
That's why.
Low grade fuel DI motors.
Nothing factory going back in this car. It'd be nice for them to shake like a fucking tree. I haven't had my beer today. Roll up in the corners. Yeah.
Not too much.
Not a huge, you know, you don't want to spackle it in there because then if it presses on the inside and breaks off, it can get stuck in the screen for the pickup and starve the engine of oil. So we will be putting an engine in by lunch.
And cross-threaded.
Torque to spec or cross-threaded? Tight is tight, motherfucker.
You are the man of the hour. Everybody wants some, huh? I know. Straight in that hole right there?
wants all your fluid, bro.
Give it to me, Frank.
Oh, I'm gonna give him the fluid. Make him squirt it. Squirt it out.
See, I know it's not very sexy because it's a Hank Hill ass, but I can still work it.
I'm gonna pump that gas in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa!
What are we missing though?
Slave cylinder is the only thing keeping us from putting this engine in the car. It's frustrating getting lied to by dealers.
Okay. But for now, we'll just look at this stuff, I guess.
And putting the balancer on and getting the new blower set up, ready to go, and making sure all the parts are nice and clean and ready.
2650.
He wants to make the big power. He's going to.
Under there.
Guy's gonna lose his shit. It's the 850 package, right?
Yeah.
868. 868
On 93. Woo! 11, 12 pounds of boost. That's it. Only 12 pounds of boost, bro. The belt might slip up top.
Yeah, look. You can see the power matching the little, that belt movement.
It's still pulling good to 7,000.
Maybe a slightly smaller belt.
Yeah. You can see it right at like 6,800.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, that dip?
See the belt boost drops a little
Oh, I
bit.
gotcha.
But dude, 863 on 93 octane, 763 torque with only 12 pounds of boost. This guy can hop in this car and beat the crap out of it all day long. That's all it's in it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, in all honesty, we put boost in it or race gas in it.
Yeah.
Even with 12 pounds of boost, I bet you he can get to make 920, 930. With more timing in
It
it.
is like that close on injector.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so still LT4 injectors, LT4 pump.
Right.
So if he wanted more, we'd have to put a bigger pump and bigger injectors in it. So keep it here, keep it safe, and let him, that's more than this guy needs. Yeah. His car came in with a ProCharger on it, with making like pull up the baseline of like 480 rear wheel horsepower, I think, with a ProCharger on it. So now we literally gained 400 rear wheel horsepower. Dude, that's wild. So it came in with a ProCharger on it, 467. We gained 400 rear wheel horsepower. And again, that's safe and conservative on 93 octane. And he'll tell you, I mean, the timing he has in it, that's nothing.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this much power.
And the boost level, I was expecting 14.
But,
boost,
okay, so
but the engine's more efficient because
Well,
it's a 460
okay,
cubic inch
so
motor.
people are going to inevitably ask, well, it's only making 11 pounds of boost. Doesn't make any sense. Well, it's a 416, so it's a bigger engine,
It's more efficient.
and it's got a fairly decent sized camshaft in it. So,
That's why it's pulling all the way to 7,000.
yeah, this is only a measurement of restriction. The fact that it's making that much boost on an engine that flows that much air means the motor's flowing that much air. Air is horsepower.
So if it was a stock cubic inch motor with stock heads on it, that number would be like 14 pounds of boost. So essentially we're spinning the blower what we normally do with a drop-in piston motor that makes 14 pounds. But because the engine's efficient, being 416 cubic inches, ported heads, big 5-inch airbox, it's losing 3 pounds of boost
Well, I can tell
essentially.
you exactly. I've done a ZL1 LT4 with exact same pulley setup. It makes here 16.5 pounds up top.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's with ported heads.
Yeah. So yeah, this one has ported heads,
Yeah.
just more cubic inches, it eats it up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, we'll call him and make him happy for the night.
I think I'm done for now. He's a cool off.
Yeah, let this one cool off.
Hey Zach, how you doing, man? We made our first pull on the dyno. Fuck yeah.
What number were you hoping for?
First one, 700.
It made 680, and that made us like 20 pounds of boost, and I got all the timing in it.
Okay.
I'm just f***ing with you, man.
I'm like, damn, that's slow. That's
Dude, this thing's only making 11.8 pounds of boost, and I'm at 860. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope y'all are all having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here in Houston. 77 degrees. It's right before summertime comes and we won't be able to breathe inside the shop. So it's nice to be able to go out and cruise some of these cars before it gets too hot outside. But today we are in Mr. Zach Smith's, I think it's 2015, C7 Corvette. His car was previously modded. When he brought it to us, it had a ProCharger kit. Just I don't know if it was a P1 or a D1. Literally just a ProCharger kit only. Stock manifolds, stock cats, stock cam, stock everything. Just supercharger kit only. And he had kind of a bad luck with it. Took it to several different shops and really never got it running right, and was really never happy with the car. He even came by the shop a few times. He lived in, I think, Georgia before, so he took it to one of the big shops there, and then another shop, I think, somewhere in Texas, and it just never quite ran right. We baselined it, and it only made like 460 rear wheel horsepower, I think. Usually a ProCharger setup, even with stock, everything, you know, 100 rear wheel horsepower gain, usually 550 rear wheel horsepower, somewhere around there. But definitely was not running right. He had drivability issues, stuff like that. This package right here is essentially our 1,000 horsepower package for a C7. The main thing he upgraded, instead of doing like our drop-in pistons and rods, we went ahead and put a 416 cubic inch stroker motor in it. So the short block is stout in this thing. And his goal, honestly, for this car is to be able to hop in it, drive it every day to work if he wants to, and then really he wants the best of both worlds, which is what I tell people I don't like to do, but we'll do our best. He wants to be able to go to the drag strip when he wants to and run it, and then also go to a road course if he wants to. So that's why we went ahead and did the Magnuson blower. Centrifugal blowers on road courses, depending on where the intercooler is, obviously if it's blocking the radiator, that's not good for coolant temps. Also just the linear curve the ProCharger does, road racing. It's easier to come out of turns, but just the way this root style blower is with the Maggie, to me it's a lot easier to drive, and you have all the torque that you want coming out of turns. Now this car, in my opinion, has probably too much horsepower for a road course. You got to take it to a big road course like Coda to be able to use it. Little tracks like MSR and a few other ones here locally, in my opinion, this would probably be too much horsepower for it. Again, his goal was to be able to hop in it, drive it every day, road race if he wants to, drag race it, and have no problems. So again, our complete 1,000 horsepower package, it's the Magnuson 2650, our American Racing long tube headers, obviously our high flow cats, stock mufflers on it, even though the car is pretty dang loud, even with the stock mufflers on it. Fuel system, we do our low side fuel system on it. We upgraded to an LT4 pump, LT4 injectors, and yeah, ported cylinder heads with the 416 cubic inch motor. And his goal, just wanted to keep it on 93 octane. He didn't want to do any E85, no race gas, no different tunes, just hop in it, put gas in it, and go drive it. And this thing did not disappoint. It actually surprised me. 870 rear wheel horsepower, I think, is where we stopped. And because this engine is so efficient, like we pulley it the same way we would pulley a C7 Z06, let's say, or yeah, let's say a stock cubic inch motor would make about 15 to maybe 16 pounds of boost, the way as hard as we're spinning the blower right now. But because the engine's so efficient from the 416 cubic inches, more cubic inches, larger camshaft than we normally would run, it only made 11.8 pounds of boost. and still made 870 rear wheel horsepower. So really, this setup is super efficient. You'll be able to hop in this thing, beat the crap out of it, make pull after pull after pull, and the 2650s are already so efficient as they are, you know, even with 15 pounds of boost. But with 11 or 12, this thing won't heat soak at all. So he'll be over 850 rear wheel horsepower every time he stabs it, whether he makes 2 60 to 130 pulls or 10 60 to 130 pulls. And I'm at the longest light in history, as always. But yeah, all in all, turned out nice. We did go ahead and put a McLeod twin disc HD clutch in it, like we do on most of our high horsepower builds with manuals. As y'all know, most of the cars we build are automatic, so it is fun doing a manual from time to time. I believe it's a MGW short throw shifter in it. Yeah, I am on stock tires, so to be honest, I'm really just going to drive the car and talk to y'all a little bit about it. I'll try to make a pull on it, but to be honest, as much torque as this thing makes, I don't want to do anything too stupid, so I'll probably just barely get into it in third gear and maybe a little bit in fourth if I can. But even fourth gear on these tires, it's going to probably be sketchy at wide open throttle. So I know he plans on picking this car up sometime tomorrow, and next week getting a set of Toyos put on it. Once the Toyos go on it, this car will be a blast to drive. Even second gear pulls, at least we'll be able to get on it. It'll spin some, but third and fourth gear will hook up and go. So yeah, I will now sit here and wait for the longest light in history, and then I'll go around the corner and try to make a little baby pull. But yeah, this thing pretty much has all the bells and whistles on it. And again, it's just a perfect example of how reliable these cars are. The packages that we build, there's a reason why we run the certain parts that we run, because we do it every day. So we know what works, what doesn't work, what parts work together with each other to make the numbers that they make, as well as longevity. People that mod these cars that have issues with them, man, it really takes the fun out of it. For having a performance guy that has a car that's always broke down, always at the shop, it's just, man, it's not fun. And I've seen customers go through it, and it sucks. So to be able to have a car that makes this kind of horsepower and use it over and over again and not have to worry about it, so much fun for a weekend toy. But yeah, I'm gonna do third gear and just be very careful on this thing. Third gear, no bueno. Fourth gear, I could actually roll into it. So yeah, once he gets tires put on this thing, he'll be able to stab it in third gear. Even second gear, it'll spin, but grab third, grab fourth. Yeah. Zach, you're gonna have to be careful until you get tires on it, buddy. But again, even with the camshaft in it, we have a pretty large cam, and this thing's 460 cubic inches, but I'm in 7th gear, 1200 RPM, 60 miles an hour, no cam surge. Car just drives phenomenal. It drives like a cam only car. And the torque in this thing, like I said, just the pull I made, as soon as you stab this thing at 3000 RPMs, you have 800 foot-pounds of torque. So it'll throw you back in the seat if it's not spinning the tires pretty good. But anyways, hopefully we can show y'all some dyno footage of this thing, and hopefully the build as well. I hope you enjoy it, guys. And if he comes back with some tires on it, I'll try to make some more rips. I'm not gonna keep doing it that over and over again. There's no sense in me putting it in a ditch trying to do something stupid. So I'll end the video here. I'm gonna head back to the shop. Those of you that follow the channel, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Please comment below. I do like reading y'all's comments of what y'all think. Obviously it helps the algorithm up, so please give it a thumbs up if you like this, and until next time.